If you are working or are a professional in the oil and gas industry or across the oil and gas value chain, you should consider starting an oil and gas blog or a blog on any topic that you like with an objective of building a personal brand as well as turning it into an income generating online business. Blogging is a very powerful tool, it's a very powerful platform when it comes to building a content-based online business in the oil and gas industry. You can use your blog to actually build your personal brand visibility, meaning increasing your visibility in the market. You can use it to attract new business or career opportunities, and at the same time you can actually be making money from your oil and gas blogging activities. So as you can see, blogging is an online business idea that you can tap into to actually improve your personal finances by increasing or adding an additional income stream. And the good news about this is that if you are passionate and you love oil and gas or what you do in the oil and gas industry, you can actually turn that love and that passion into an income generating asset. And in the process of doing this, you will also be improving your career and professional opportunities. If this is the first time you are hearing about starting an oil and gas blog as something that can make sense towards your career or professional growth, I am going to give you 3 ideas, concepts that you should consider when starting an oil and gas blog. These are 3 critical aspects that probably would form a broader framework of how you can go about this. The 3 aspects are actually critical to the success of your oil and gas blog and how you are going to actually leverage it to build your personal brand as well as probably generate an income for yourself. The 3 include the fact that you need to build an audience, you need to build trust with that audience, and then you need to implement or have a monetization strategy in place or have ideas of how you're going to implement a business model that makes money for you. The first step relates to creating content based at building an audience. And in this particular aspect, all you're going to do is create blog articles related to the aspect of the oil and gas industry that you are involved in. Depending on the work you do in the oil and gas industry, you're going to create content and blog articles that cover that topic. And the aim of this is basically to attract or reach the people that you want to target, which means in this particular stage, you also need to be clear on who you want to be in your audience. Fundamentally, the blog articles that you're going to be writing are aimed at helping the audience that you're building. And broadly, you need to create blog articles that educate, inform, and sometimes entertain, because you want to cover all aspects of the oil and gas topic or subject that you are covering. This step is very important and you must do everything that you can to get it right, because if you get it wrong, then it is going to affect everything else downstream, pun intended. But the idea here is that you want to create an audience that actually makes sense to you, an audience that you are going to serve in the long term. And the articles that you need to be creating at this particular point are all aimed at providing value to that particular audience. When it comes to building your oil and gas blog as a professional, actually having or building an audience is everything, because without it, you actually cannot have a successful blog. And this leads us into the second aspect of this particular framework, and this is relating to building trust with the audience that you're building. As you might be aware already, you only buy from people that you trust, and that means that trust is a very important component of a successful oil and gas blog. That is, if you want to build it into an income generating online business. At the same time, trust is important when you are building your own personal brand in the oil and gas industry. You want the audience to understand that you know what it is that you're talking about. You can be able to help them solve the problems that they have, or you can be of value to their life. And this is where building trust becomes a very important aspect of your oil and gas blog. And while there are very many ways of building trust when it comes to internet marketing or building your blog as a business, the one thing that you need to incorporate is email marketing. This is because you want to have a one-on-one relationship with the audience that you're building. This is why you need to learn and understand how email marketing works in the oil and gas industry or in the broader online marketing space. This is because you also need to learn what email marketing platforms that you can be able to use when you're building your oil and gas blog. Email marketing is a very powerful tool when it comes to building an oil and gas blog because it helps you to build a deeper relationship with the people that you are serving. And this aspect will also help you to actually get new skills. You need to learn how to build lead magnets. You need to know how to manage the email list that you are building. You need to provide value to the people that you're actually trying to help. So you're also going to improve at a personal level as you build your oil and gas blog. What this means is that having an email list is actually a very important aspect of building your oil and gas blog. Because as they say in terms of online marketing, money is in the list. When you have a list of 10, 50, 100, 1,000 people who actually read your emails on a constant basis, you're actually going to develop a relationship with those people, meaning you can be able to propose product or services that you provide. As you can see, if you have those kinds of people on your list, you can be able to look for career or professional opportunities that can actually advance your goal of either getting a better job, getting into a different company, or even your overall personal growth. The third aspect of your oil and gas blog relates to how you are going to make money with a blog. It is all about blog monetization or having your blog business model. In very simple terms, a business model is how you are going to make money with whatever it is that you're doing, and in this case, your oil and gas blog. You need to have a very clear plan of how you are going to monetize your blog, how you are going to make money with your oil and gas blog. And the good news is that there are quite a number of ways on how you can be able to make money with a blog. You can actually implement display advertising, affiliate marketing, brand sponsorship and collaboration. You can actually create your own digital products. You can do merchandising, among very many other ways of monetizing your oil and gas blog. And like in every other business, if you are looking at your oil and gas blog as an online business, it might make a lot more sense to actually have this plan before you have even written your first article. Because having that clarity, having a clear plan of I am starting an oil and gas blog and this is how I'm going to make money with it, it's also going to inform or have a bearing when it comes to your content marketing strategy. When you implement these three segments or these three stages correctly, you're going to have a very high chance of succeeding in turning your oil and gas blog into an income generating asset, into an income generating business, something that can actually supplement your existing income that you're getting from working in the oil and gas industry. And the beauty of building an oil and gas blog is that they may not take a lot of your time. You could probably be doing it after work or probably writing one single article every week or every other 2 days or so. If you have enjoyed this particular video and would like to learn more about how you can be able to build your oil and gas blog, watch the video on your screen right now. It is about the steps that you can follow when building your oil and gas blog. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, and I'll see you in the next video.